Hello, beloved of the Lord. It's Bev Potter. It's December 3rd, 2018. I made an unexpected church visit yesterday, so I just wanted to tell you how that came about and my conclusions after visiting a church that I used to attend many years ago. So what happened was on Saturday evening, I felt to share this video from Behold I Come channel. It's actually very good. I did actually link it to the previous video I made entitled Aliens Are Fallen Angels. And so you can get the link there if you like. So I sent this out to some friends on Messenger, and now I have a couple of fewer friends and some renewed friendships. So it seems to be a bit of a divisive topic, but I'm going to tell you the story about a renewed friendship. So a young man that used to attend a church, that I used to go to, contacted me and said that he really felt that the video, sending the video was very timely, and that he wanted to get back walking with the Lord. And so he asked me if I still attended that church, and I said no. I said, but I would be willing to keep you company if you like, and we could go tomorrow if you want. So he said, yeah, that would be great. So we decided to meet beforehand for breakfast and then take off for church. And I would like to say that our visit at the coffee shop was far more life-giving and spirit-filled than was our visit to the church. So that was interesting. We ended up staying there longer than we expected and ended up going to the church half an hour late. Now, he had heard that worship went later at that church, which was great. Rory, that's enough. Sorry. Yeah, so we got there while worship was still on. All right, sorry about that. My hubby just got home and my dog was taking a little bit of a fit. So, now I've forgotten exactly where I was because I've tried to do this video a few times now. I seem to be having some problems with it. Okay, but I'm going to carry on from worship time because that's where I think I left off. So, I did experience like a presence during worship, but since that WISP video, I'm a little bit on my guard as to, what exactly I'm feeling. So, so that was fine, and then we had a break for everyone to grab a coffee if they wanted, and so we were able to visit with some friends because we had both gone to that church before. There were some people still there that we knew, so that was really nice to reconnect a bit. And then the sermon was good. It was about husbands and wives and authority and children, and I thought it was interesting that it related to a video I just did. But it was well done. I did sense that the pastor who was speaking was having a little bit of trouble staying focused and keeping things flowing, but all overall, it was good. So yeah, and then it ended, and my friend got some prayer, and so that was a good thing. But I have to say that my conclusion, after spending time with him in the coffee shop and then going to church, was that at church, I love the people, but I hate the system. I just can't even imagine going back into the system again. So this morning I got this, it was a video on YouTube from His Humble Servant, and it's a very good channel. I would encourage you to check her out. But I thought we would read this because it related to my experience at church. So here, this is how it goes. Babylon the Great will fall. Now, she understood it to mean the US, but I had a strong impression this morning that it also refers to the church system. She will shudder at my sheer greatness. I will divide and scatter the wicked from my house. The time is now to decide who you will serve. You will either serve God or Mammon. I will not wait for you to be fickle or lukewarm. I will spew you out of my mouth. For those of you who think you are better than, greater than, wiser than, I will bring your countenance low. I will humble the prideful and raise up the lowly. The humble will receive my bounty of graces. And it's from the Almighty God. So that brought me to this little selection from a paper that I wrote. I linked it under the video called I Want My Church Back. That has been a theme of the Lord in my life for a long time now. So here's in this section, it's okay, we'll just read it. Here I will share a picture my husband received as he was overseeing a Sunday evening prayer meeting during the same time frame in which the Lord began emphasizing these verses. He saw what looked like a spring-form pan with strings attached around the top of it. The tops of these strings were held by a black bird with a red mark across its face, flying so that the pan was being carried through the air. Try to get a little closer. All right. Our sense was that the pan represented the organized church. These strings were all black except for one that was silver. As prayer continued, all the strings were broken except the silver one, which caused the pan to tip so it was no longer level. At first we thought that silver was a good thing, but then we realized, see if I can get that focused a little better, that it represented finances or mammon. So this is why that previous word brought me to this. So mammon is something that is trusted in besides God. It would seem that the leadership was not willing to give up financial security to move with God, which contradicts the Lord's instructions in Matthew 19:21, Mark 10:21, and Luke 18:22. An interesting thing about a spring-form pan is that with one flick of the finger the bottom falls out. Perhaps the structure is not as secure as the people inside it think. Okay. So in conclusion, I just feel that the Lord is giving a strong warning to the church system. I'm not talking about the true believers who are following and being led by the Spirit. I'm talking about the church system. And that wisp invasion dream that I had, among others, things that I've shared recently, all seem to be tying in. And even Satan marrying the church system. I wonder if that's going to be a 5G thing, where they are targeted by the 5G and the manifestations occur through that system. I'm not sure, but yeah, the Lord is definitely warning the church system that judgment is coming. So God bless you. I just wanted to share those few things with you, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.